Hi guys, it's Jordan. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be sharing my updated foundation routine. So this foundation routine is for the winter when I have extra dry skin, a little bit more redness and acne, but also I like to focus on having natural makeup for those of you who want to show off your freckles. So let's get started. First things first, I start with a freshly washed, exfoliated, and moisturized face. If you have dry skin like I do, I try to do a moisturizing exfoliator. And also, I only put makeup on the weekend. So if you're putting on foundation every day, I don't recommend exfoliating every day because you're going to actually dry out your skin even more. I would recommend doing a moisturizing mask on days you are not exfoliating to help bring the moisture and reduce flakiness. Let's get started. First, I start with this color correcting primer by e.l.f. and take one pump for my face. I then add another e.l.f. primer to the original primer that is designed to help give my skin a natural glow. This final primer helps to reduce flakiness and even out the texture of my skin. Then I mix those bad boys together and apply it evenly to my face, then I wait for it to dry. Next, I take my HD Makeup Forever foundation, which matches my skin at its lightest, and apply it to this kabuki brush. I then add my Bare Minerals foundation, only to add a little bit more color so it matches my current skin tone. Then I spread out my foundation on my face by dotting it. Then we just buff that bad boy in. I want to make sure that I'm getting a very even coverage and it's very well blended. I do not want any streakiness and I want it to look as though it's my own skin. Ta-da! Nice, even, thin coverage. Perfect for the next step. I then take my makeup shade and my lighter shade of foundation and put a little extra underneath my eyes to cover any dark spots. Now it's time to go back and focus on those achy pimples and dark spots. I take my darker shade of foundation and my sponge and only apply a little bit of extra foundation only to the areas that need it and blend as needed. The trick here is thin layers. You only want to use what you need and you don't want it to appear cakey, so only apply a little at a time and more when it's necessary. Voila! Nice, even coverage. Now it's time to contour. I decide to take some bronzer and outline the outsides of my face just to thin it out a little bit. I then take my highlighter and add it underneath my eyes and up my cheekbones to add a dewy, glowy look. And here we are, the final product. Oh my god, yay, you can still see my freckles! So that's it guys, that is my updated foundation routine for people who have dry skin, redness, who have acne, but still want their freckles to show through. The key is to really layer, but minimal layers. So less is more. So start with a very good primer that works for your skin type and helps to correct some issues such as your dark spots or your redness or your dryness or all three. Then you just want to lightly put on a base. You don't want to over cover areas that don't really need extra coverage. You really just want to even out your skin tone and then layer on areas that need additional coverage. That is the best way to get a natural look without looking like you're going overboard and doing too much. Adding the bronzer and highlighter are just bonus points if you'd like to do that. I just like to do it to give a little color back to my face, especially because in winter I tend to pale out so bad. So I hope that this was very helpful, at least information-wise. Thanks for watching, guys.